Check this out. Yesterday, we talked about the responses from Ben Broad, and we were left here in the when is Friendly Battle going to arrive. By the way, we take a look at this, and yesterday this red thing was at 20, now it is at 42. So people really don't like this bullshit. And cool, because it is stupid. Thank God they don't like it. So now someone asks, and let me tell you, I read this earlier, so this is the second time I read this, but I wanted to do it with you guys too. Do you believe that the current system, once finished, pool 3, is good for player retention? A great question. We need to know what they think about this, because right now this is fucking stupid. And Ben Broad says, in the end game, players will be getting on average 4 new cards a month. As a free-to-play player, you'll be able to choose whether that's a Series 5 card and the Series 3 cards that have just been demoted, or 2 Series 4 cards and the Series 3 cards that have just been demoted. I'm curious to see how this feels once we start getting into that rhythm. I think it's unfortunate that right now most folks aren't able to engage meaningfully with Season 4 and Series 5 with Series 4 and Series 5 though, and it's something we're currently discussing. And there is something cool in here that I kinda like, but there is a boatload, a huge truck full of fucking crap. And let me tell you what it is. I agree that when you enter in a cadence when every week a card is demoted to Series 3 and a card is demoted to Series 4, I agree that it will feel better than right now, because right now we are kinda in a limbo where we aren't getting enough cards, and that is why it feels bad. So I agree that once we enter in that cycle where every week a new card comes out for us in the Series 4 and Series 3, it will be better, it will feel better. I agree with that. The problem, Ben, is that you aren't mentioning here that you are just getting the card that you guys want us to get, that we don't have any agency over what card we get, because we don't know what card is getting demoted. So we just get the card that you demote, and it maybe isn't the card that we want, maybe it isn't a card that we care about. And the other thing that you aren't mentioning here, my friend Ben, is that this is for people that have a completed Series 3. What happens to people that don't have a full Series 3? Better yet, if every week a new Series 3 card is added, what will happen in a year where Series 3 is comprised of 300 cards? What happens then? You won't ever get the card you want, and the new cards that are released, you won't get them either, because you are a long way to go. The other thing you aren't mentioning here is that even if you get the Series 3 card that is demoted, you say here, I think it's unfortunate that right now most folks aren't able to engage meaningfully with Series 4 and Series 5. Even when the cycle kicks in, the reading that you are telling here, we aren't still going to interact with Series 4 and Series 5, because what we are getting is what is trickling down. My brother, we are getting the leftovers, the stuff that has already 2 months or 3 months being played, and we are just getting it because it is demoted. So we aren't engaging with Series 4 and Series 5. That is the stuff that we aren't engaging with the system. We are just waiting it out so it gets to us. The people that are engaging with the system are the people that spend a lot of fucking money in the game. Of course I can, brother. Of course I can. Sorry very much. If there is ever a problem with the sound, if you guys can hear me or something, you guys can tell me and I can fix the bullshit, brother. No worries about it. Well, he's talking about it because people are asking. But the answers that he's giving are fucking stupid bullshit answers. That is the problem. That is the problem. That the answers are stupid, brother. But a lot of people want to know bullshit about this, so he has to say something, because this is kind of the more important thing in the game right now, you know. So The only people that are engaged, that will engage with Series 4 and Series 5 are the people spending money on the game. Because for you, for the free-to-play player, you will only have to choose one or two cards, so that is stupid, and the other cards will be just what they give you. So you don't have any control over what you get, which is kinda stupid. The other thing that he's addressing here, so I have already mentioned 3 things. I'm already going to the 4th. Is what happens to the people that wanna play in tournaments, Ben? What if you can't wait till the card that is important for the tournament goes down in series? Do you have to spend money on the game so you are able to get the card? Yo, brother, Sassy Humus, thank you for the follow, brother. You're fucking awesome, dude. Thank you, thank you. So if you're playing a tournament, you need to have the cards. But if you don't have them, well, you are fucked. And since you don't have any choice, you have to wait 2 months to get the cards. Well, in this tournament that is today, you are getting screwed. So it doesn't matter. The only way I can see this working is that they say, well, you can play Series 5 in a tournament, something like that. You can play Series 5 in a tournament. That would be cool. I hope they do something like that, because that could mitigate this problem. But it is still a problem. So the way he's explaining this here, it's cool that you will get basically 1 card a week for sure. You will get the card. So you get a month 4 cards. That is cool. You get four cards a month. That is kinda cool. It is not great, but it is kinda cool. The problem is you don't have any control over what those cards are, because those are just the cards that are getting demoted. And maybe you don't like those cards, maybe you don't care about those cards. And the last problem, and the 5th problem, and probably the most important one, what is the point of releasing new cards if no one can get them? Ben, brother. What is the point? Because the attitude towards this are 2 things. Or you don't care because you can't get it, or you are mad because you can't get it. So no one is happy when a new card is released, because no one cares. So you know what will happen? The community will treat the demotion of the card from Series 3 to Series 4, or from Series 4 to Series 3, like the release. Even if the card has existed for 2 or 3 months, nobody cares, and the community will take the demotion as the real release, because now we can interact with the card. So yes, man, the reading of getting the new cards maybe will be, well, not the new cards, the demotion of cards. Maybe there will be a good cadence, because every week you get a card. That is cool. But no, you don't get the new cards. You get bullshit cards that you don't care about, and this kills the hype for new cards, and this kills the competitive scene either way, because if you don't have the new card, it is fucking stupid. So nobody likes the system. You are doubling down on it, and you are still defending something that we all know is bullshit, and that's why you keep getting all this minus bullshit and these face palms, brother, because no one likes this system. Is the change to the title for Hidden Infinite a permanent change, or is the plan to cycle through avatar cardback titles? No, we are discussing some other options for Infinite players. That is cool, because, brother, no one likes our titles. Titles suck. No one likes titles, brother. And you guys know that the only title that I find kinda useful is the Infinite title, because, well, this title means that I reach Infinite. People grinding to Infinite don't want a title for all their hard work, and I understand that. But at the same time, it's the only meaningful title, because all the other titles are just stupid. Why do you care about a title? The only title that can mean something is the Infinite one. And this is some Saw animation bullshit that we don't care about. So, more molding, brother, because yes, I do agree in part with this statement that we can enter in a reading that can be cool. I agree completely with that. The problem is you don't have agency over the cards. You are still not hyped for new cards. This is bad for the competitive scene unless they ban the Series 5 cards, but at that point you are banning your own game because you designed a bullshit system. This doesn't take into consideration the people that start late into Series 3 and or new players, or what will happen when a new player comes and Series 3 is over 300 cards big, you know. So there is a lot here, Ben, that should be addressed, and you don't say anything about the probabilities of getting more tokens, or about the price point of the Series 5 and Series 4 cards. So I believe at this point that they just don't give a fuck because the feedback has been overwhelming, brother. Yo, Big Yasa, brother, thank you very much for the follow. You're fucking awesome, dude. Thank you very much, bro. Nice days, brother. Thank you very much, my brother. So that's that for now. Let's take a look to the Reddit, my brother. Brother, you know why? Because everyone is thinking that, brother. Everyone that isn't stupid is thinking that, bro. Second dinner, stop shooting yourself in the foot. Oh, brother, this dude understand me. Yes, they are shooting themselves on the foot, brother, with all these news and these responses that they are giving. We are not giving you more collector token because we don't want them to be the main way of getting a card. I know already where this is going. They don't want the token shop to be the main way of getting a card, but then Series 5 and Series 4, the only way, well, Series 5 mainly, the only way you can get a card is to token shop, because you won't get the card in a fucking box because it is 0.25%. So they are contradicting themselves. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's read the meme. Pool 5 and 4 cards will drop once we add more Pool 5 cards. We're gonna add every new card to Pool 5 and won't downgrade any of them because we don't know how, lol. Once you finish Pool 3, you will get enough tokens to get 1 Pool 5 cards in a month. Brother, the system is completely bullshit, brother. Brother, who the fuck came out with this stuff? Who the fuck came out with this bullshit, brother? Because the person that came out with this is stupid as fuck. Maybe they thought that they were doing some 5-head bullshit because, oh, we will earn a lot of money with this. And yes, maybe they will earn some money with this, but that doesn't mean the system isn't stupid as fuck, brother. Exactly, because the 0.25% is only for a Series 5 card dropping. But on top of that, you have to take into consideration that there are several Series 5 cards, so you won't get the one you want. So yes, the token shop is the main way of getting new cards because you won't get the card you want in the bullshit. Yo, it's Manny, thank you for the follow. Brother, you're fucking awesome, dude. Thank you very much for the follow, brother. That is fucking awesome, brother. Wow, so fucking cool, my dude. So the complete system is utter bullshit, my dude. And yes, I know. And maybe I will be one because I am not the people, like, I am kind of stubborn, but I'm not so stubborn to don't admit that I am wrong in something if I am, you know. So maybe in the future, when there is a cool cadence of cards dropping in rarity, maybe the system will function and we are just criticizing prior to the stuff happening, you know. Maybe I can be wrong. Everyone can be wrong. It doesn't feel that way, but maybe it will happen. Maybe when the cycle and the cadence, the rhythm of cards dropping in rarity, it will feel better and it will feel cool. But probably it won't, brother, because there are the problems that we just mentioned. That yes, you are getting, maybe if you are Series 3 complete, a new card every week, but you don't have control over what card it is. So a card that I don't give a fuck, for example, let's say Agent Coulson. So next week, Agent Coulson goes down to Series 3. I don't give a fuck about Agent Coulson. So why do I care about getting the new card if I won't play that card? You understand what I'm saying? That is the problem. And the problem that there is no hype for new cards because you will get them in 2 or 3 months when they go down in rarity. Brother, it's Mari. That is cool. What is your favorite video on YouTube, brother? That is so fucking cool. But if you're making a 5-3, you can still play him on the turn 6, brother. So it is kind of the same stuff. Or if you're making a 5-3, you have to give him the magic ability. You can play this on turn 6. That could be cool. That could work, maybe. I thought we are wrong the way it's looking. No cards dropping this month, so we have more cards in Series 5. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It is not looking good. It is not looking good. Because what I feel that can happen is that once the cycle kicks in, the psychological trick of getting a card might alleviate our anger, you know, like calming us down, like, well, we at least are getting a card, who cares? But in the core of the system, it will still be bullshit. It will still be bullshit because if you really want a new card, you still have to pay 6K tokens that are impossible to get, or it takes a long time. Because one of the cards that I'm most excited for, Mephisto. If Mephisto comes out and I wanna try him right away, I have to pay the 6K tokens. And if I don't, I have to wait 3 fucking months for him to go down, if what we're thinking about the one card getting demoted a week is true, because we don't really know for sure. They haven't said that fucking thing. Valkyrie and Galactus can blow you out of the game, and because so few people have them, they catch you by surprise. Exactly, brother. That happens a lot. And that is something, yo, my wizard, thank you very much, because that is another point that I completely forgot. You don't care about the new cards in the sense that you can get them, but you have to keep them in mind because you could face them in a game. So that is even worse. And since there are so few of them, you aren't ready for them every time. So this complicates the game in gameplay for something that you don't have access to. It is kind of bullshit, you know? It is kind of fucking bullshit. Because I won't have access to this card for 2 months, but I still have to play like this card exists, because maybe 1 in 20 players that I face has this card and can screw me over. Oh, brother, that is stupid even for gameplay reasons, brother. Oh, thank you for bringing that up, brother. Sassy, brother, I stream from Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. EST. Sometimes I start a little bit later. Today I started at 1:30, you know. But that is kind of my schedule, brother. Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. EST. And yes, brother, Mephisto is one of the cards I'm waiting the most. I like the Living Tribunal. And the other card that I'm excited, the other 2 cards I'm excited for are MODOK, that discards your whole hand, and Kang the Conqueror, that restarts the turn. I don't know if they will be good. I don't know. But they seem like fun, cool cards. But they will launch and you won't have access to them. And that is stupid. And let's say I save up my 6K tokens for the day Mephisto comes out and I buy him immediately. Let's say that. What happens if the next week MODOK comes out? I don't have tokens because I already bought the Mephisto, so I am screwed for one of the cards I'm anticipating the most. So there are so many things that you can take apart out of this fucking system bullshit, and they are doing that, bro. They aren't going to change this bullshit because apparently they like it like it is, brother. Because they say that this is what they want. Brother, I like that people are responding badly to what he said. I'm not the only one, brother. Take a look at this. Here in the Reddit, you always have shields for the game that suck Second Dinner's dick. But apparently, there isn't like that anymore because 2 posts in a row mocking Second Dinners, brother. That is fucking cool. Second Dinner after making the first ever uncollectible card game, brother. Yes. This is so fucking funny, brother. This is supposed to be a collectible card game, but what they want is for you to not collect the cards. The first ever, brother. They accomplished something that was unimaginable, brother. They accomplished something unique. Nobody could ever imagine that this game would have come, brother. Exactly, Sassy. Canisar is my third favorite character in the whole Marvel universe. But we don't know if that card will be powerful. Maybe it is bullshit. Maybe it is a fucking stupid card. And will I pay 6k tokens for that bullshit? Oh, brother, I don't think so. Maybe if it is like the best card in the game, but we don't know after you play with the card, you know. So it is rough. It is really rough, brother. Brother, but this meme is fucking awesome, brother. They really did the first uncollectible card game in the whole world, brother. So fucking funny, brother. So this is the post that we just read on the Discord, brother. I feel so hurt right now, love providing feedback. Yes, brother, we provide feedback and they don't give a fuck. They say, we want more feedback. And when you give feedback, they just don't care about what you say and they double down on their bullshit, brother. Card acquisition in Marvel Snap. The tokens are random now, but you get the same amount. Exactly, brother. Who asked for this change, brother? Who asked? Who wanted this? For who this was a problem? Nobody in the whole world. Nobody cared about it. What we care is getting more. If you're going to give us more, please do that. Give us more. But that they are random, but it's the same bullshit. Nobody wanted this, brother. Nobody wanted this. Brother, every post in a row is about the bullshit that they are doing. I am so happy about that, brother. I am so happy that the community is speaking about this bullshit because that is the only way they do something about it, brother. League Pool 6 patch update. Introducing Pool 6. Greedy Depths 50k tokens, brother. Please just move some cards to Pool 3. 20 new cards. 0.00001% drop rate for collectors cache. 20% increased chance of titles and avatars. Bro, this is fucking great, bro. I love this meme, brother. This dude is, I love this game 44. This is a great meme, brother. What you mean with banned? Do you mean nerfed? Like you don't wanna buy a CD3 card in the token shop because it could get nerfed and you wasted your tokens. Is that what you mean, Sassy? Somehow that we don't get enough tokens is equal to make the tokens RNG drops. Yes, they wanna take you because sometimes you get 600 and you're happy. Oh, I got 600. But you are fucked when you get 200. So what is the point, brother? Brother, but I'm so fucking happy that they are, that every post that we have, take a look in here in the Reddit, and this is the first page in the hot bullshit from Reddit, is complaining about the system. I love it, brother. Because, yes, maybe if I take a look at the comments, there will be some stupid people defending it. But the updudes are saying another story that the majority of people agree with this bullshit. And that is so fucking cool. Best response when someone on Twitter asked why they didn't just leave the collector's token at 400. Zero changes. Stop adding more RNG in chess. 200 to 600 tokens. Why not leaving it at 400? Feels metronomic and boring. The end result is the same, but the journey is more fun. More fun? My balls! My balls are more fun, Ben bro. What is this bullshit? Say it like it is. We want more RNG to trick your brain into thinking some bullshit. My balls are more fun than this bullshit, dude. What kind of lame-ass response is that? There is bad luck protection. If you open a 200, you are more likely to open a 600 and vice versa. After enough boxes, everyone will open exactly 400 tokens on average per 200, 600 boxes. The other category of boxes is still 100. Brother, why do you overcomplicate this? Brother, the development time you took to say to the programmer, program the PD timer for the collector's tokens, you could use it doing something cooler. Not this bullshit that no one cares about, that no one asked for. Brother! What is this, brother? What the fuck, bro? And then someone asks, wouldn't that make it the exact same average token gain that we have now? Yes, it's the same. Then why the fuck do you do it? Brother! So they did a lot of extra work for nothing, for the same fucking shit. Brother, this, oh brother. My stomach hurts for laughing, brother. This is so fucking cool, brother. Oh, brother. Dude. What did they do to this woman? You can get every card in the game over that without paying anything. Well, this isn't true. You could get every card that has come down to Series 3, but you won't get every card in the game, you know? So you will always be lagging behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a full Series 3 every day, and when a series a card goes down, you take that one, but you will always be lagging behind the Series 4 and Series 5, and that is intentional from them, that you will always be lagging behind unless you spend a lot of fucking money. Anyone familiar with gambling needs to call out the token randomization. It probably makes the game worse for people. Exactly, brother. I said it. I said it. No one wanted this. They just introduced the RNG to trick us psychologically. Everybody knows that. Everybody fucking knows that. Let's see what this dude says in here. Experienced investors, gamblers are usually aware of things like the Kelly criterion or Sharpe ratio. I don't know what that is, but after the thing I will take a look because I want to know what that is. Basically put, if two assets have the same average return, the one with more variance is probably worse. So they made it worse. They made it fucking worse. And they have to know this. If Emerald walks up to you and says, hey, you got this asset that rewards you 10 tokens a month. Want to change that to an average of 10, but it could be as low as 5 or as high as 15. A rational person who understands probability should say no to that. Of course, I want the 10. I want the 10. Fuck your 15 or 5 bullshit. Randomizing token gains will only create a bigger rift between the people who are lucky and the people who are not. Average number of cards across the entire player base will remain the same, but you'll now have more people at the top and bottom. And even if there is a pity timer, there will still be variance inside that pity timer. We all know that, brother. And moreover, because we don't know what the pity timer is. I believe he said it in here, and if it is over 600 boxes, it is too many boxes. Because he said in here, there is bad luck protection. If you open a 200, you are more likely to open a 600, and vice versa. After enough boxes, but he doesn't say how much or how many, everyone will open exactly 400 tokens on average per the 200, 600 boxes. So he doesn't say how many boxes is the pity timer. So if the pity timer is of 100 boxes, you could get screwed in a period of time where you are lagging behind other people that weren't unlucky until you get to the 100 boxes. You know what I'm saying? So it is fucking stupid either way. But well, this is just enough. We complained a lot. We can keep playing the game. We are caught up with the news of the game. I am happy that people are bashing on them because this is fucking stupid.